We're out on the road. The search for Hoosier Hysteria continues on HoosierAuthority.com. We have found it. There's no doubt about that. We've now declared this as what has to be the best rivalry in the state. It's Barr-Reeve, it's Loogootee. And Loogootee pulls off the win by 3 points at Barr-Reeve tonight. Steve Brett's the head coach of the Lions. First of all, Coach, congratulations. I know how much this rivalry means to the local folks. This has got to be a big one for you and your players as well.
Sure did. I was in school when this rivalry kind of started, when Barr-Reeve became a school. And it's always been a special game for us. People my age group, us old folks, but it's certainly a special game. And one sports writer says, well, "What do you do to get your kids ready for this game? You don't have to do anything to get them ready for this game." And I'm sure Brian Hughes is the same way. His kids are always ready to play. We played an outstanding game tonight. Our kids really proud of them. Did the little things that you have to do to win big basketball games, and it's a good win for us.
Talking about what went on out on the court, what did you feel were the keys or enabled you guys to pull out this victory?
Well, we got off kind of a rough start, but we were smart enough that we had some patience, even though we were behind, and kept plugging away and executing and getting the ball where we needed to. Guys making plays. Mark Potts made some big shots. Eamon Osborne come off the bench, got some big rebounds for us. We limited them to one shot for the biggest part of the second half, I thought, and that was a big key for us. We only had about 7 or 8 turnovers for the game. So those 3 things, if you can take care of the basketball and rebound and play smart, they'll take you a long way in basketball.
And going up against Nicholas Dungeon, obviously a fine player, had a great first half. The second half, you guys really seemed to bother him and limit his looks as well.
Well, I think we tightened up a little bit on our zone. We started out man-to-man. It wasn't a good matchup for us, but we thought we'd try that anyway. And then when we shifted to zone, we didn't do a very good job of finding him in the first half, but we did a much better job of that in the second half. He's a great player, and the thing I like about him is he's improved every year he's played, and the only thing that would have made him better if he's wearing black and gold.
Well, I will do disservice to this rivalry no matter what I try to say or write. I mean, how do you describe this to people who haven't witnessed a Loogootee Barr-Reeve game? This is just unbelievable.
Yeah, you see people at this game that you don't see all year round, and everybody that's a fan of either school is, well, the JV game played before a packed crowd, right. And they all get here early. I'm sure the seats were full when we came in right after 5 o'clock. So it is kind of indescribable. You just kind of have to experience it. And I saw a lot of kids from Loogootee had college friends home with them, and they had this funny look on their face, and some of them were wearing fan shirts before the game was over. So it's a great atmosphere, and you hate to see either team lose, but I'm glad it wasn't us.
The Loogootee Lions winners over one of the top teams in 1A, Barr-Reeve tonight. It's the big rivalry in the entire state of Indiana, Barr-Reeve Loogootee, right here on HoosierAuthority.com.